Green Bay Packers, their Magic 2024 peg sits at the 9.5 slot. They were a playoff team in year one of AR-12 AD.
First 7th seed in the history of the NFL to win a damn playoff game.
Yes, it is true. There's nothing he could do that can't be done.
And the Packers are piling it on the Cowboys.
Nothing he could sing that can't be sung.
He has displayed a remarkable ability to stay calm in the storm.
Not much else to say. He learned to play the game, made it look easy.
Down the right side, Romeo Doubs wide open. Wow!
Yep, all Green Bay needed was love. Jordan's first year as the man couldn't have gone much better.
I don't recommend taking the ball over the running back's head. I was like, what is going on? Hey, that was a play.
32 touchdowns, second most in the NFL. Only 11 interceptions, a mid-90s rating.
Now throw back the other way. He's got him wide open. Down the right side. Musgrave, end zone, touchdown!
Over 240 passing yards per game.
What are you going to say you're not ready for now? Come on, man.
Cheeseheads have no idea why other teams have so much trouble with their quarterback positions.
Touchdown! Bo Melton!
Making Love's 2023 even more impressive, look at the top 5 guys in receptions for Green Bay last year. Babies.
Throw the end zone, touchdown!
As hard as the quarterback position is to master in the NFL, wideout isn't considered a walk in the park.
What a test for the youngest team in the NFL.
His top guy, Romeo Doubs, over 670 yards, 8 touchdowns. That was his year 2.
Touchdown!
Second in targets, leader in yards. Also a fan of the Ocho and TDs, Jaden Reed. He was a rook.
Go get you another one. How you doing?
Third up, wide receiver Dontavian Wicks, over 580 yards, 4 touchdowns, also a rookie.
Reaching for the end zone.
In the cleanup spot, Christian Watson, a sophomore.
Yes! Popping wide open, Christian Watson.
420-plus yards in 9 games.
Leaping grab, Watson, and a sensational grab.
Tight ends, 2 more rooks. Kraft, Luke Musgrave combined for 750-plus yards.
End zone, touchdown!
The whole idea you need at least one vet pass catcher to mentor a group like that was turned on its head.
Caught at the pylon, it is a touchdown!
Their youth movement will be on center stage up front, too.
And a Lambeau leap to the north end zone stands.
They cut ties with vet left tackle David Bakhtiari, who was hurt all last year. Hit the first round of the draft for his replacement, Jordan Morgan.
Could really play guard or tackle. Had an injury earlier in his career, was coming back from that this past season. A very athletic, smooth mover.
They also have Rashid Walker. He heads into year 3. He filled in for Bakhtiari. He played well, all things considered, as did the rest of the line. 30 sacks taken, that's 3rd fewest in the league.
Diving grab for the touchdown, wow!
Oh yeah, their right tackle, Zach Tom, also a sophomore last year.
Well, you better pipe down.
Same is true of their guard, Sean Ryan. Center Josh Myers was year 3.
Leaping grab, Christian Watson, 53-yard play to start.
Left guard Elton Jenkins, 5 years. He must go by Pops. Guy they're going to try and open up holes for on the ground, Josh Jacobs, also a geezer, relatively speaking.
Touchdown Raiders!
Jacobs went for 805 yards, 6 touchdowns last year. Only 3.5 a carry, though. Some say it was the line he was working with, that if he had Green Bay's guys, or guys like them, he'd be closer to hitting at 4.6, like the guy he's replacing.
Hey, didn't I tell y'all don't nobody want to see us?
Aaron Jones. It's not going to be easy, though. Jones did miss time with injuries, but he was a difference maker when he was healthy.
Give it to Aaron Jones, picks his way up the middle, blasting, end zone, touchdown!
Packers were 12th in points per game and 11th in yards per game in Love's first year.
Over the shoulder catch, touchdown, Christian Watson!
Does a year under all their belts lead to a top 5 unit in 2024?
Touchdown!
Yes!
And their defense can check out giving up the 10th fewest points per game like last year. They turn into an SB contender.
Stage, the light. Let's go, man.
Packers D fared good in the most important stat category, but it's a little deceiving. Other digits indicate they have room for improvement.
And a first down, it's Floor.
17th in yards per game, didn't take the ball away a whole lot, and they were bad on 3rd down.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
They didn't play the run great, 4.4 yards per carry allowed. They were 25th in rating allowed, and the 2nd fewest INTs.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Middle of the pack group in sacks, too. Defensively, they were sort of fortunate. Like their offense, though, they are banking on mostly the same group, hoping continuity fixes some of the problems. and that new safeties will help too.
And I'll tell you what, I think it's an amazing play by Xavier McKinney.
Xavier McKinney held quarterbacks to a nice low 60s rating last year for the Giants. No touchdowns allowed, 3 picks.
Mariota has it intercepted.
He is an upgrade over Jonathan Owens, who they let walk after seeing him allow a rating over 130. They also said goodbye to Darnell Savage, rating allowed near 110. His replacement might be second-rounder Javon Bullard.
This is, to me, one of the best nickels in the draft. Plays safety, but can also play underneath here in the nickel. I believe that's his absolute best position.
Also could see a lot of Anthony Johnson, a rookie last year. Not a lot of action.
He had it knocked away, and it's scooped up by the Packers.
But handled his limited snaps well.
And intercepted.
They will assist a trio of corners who need to bounce back both performance-wise and health-wise. Jair Alexander only played 7 games.
Slants picked off.
Gave up a 110-plus rating. Eric Stokes only got in 3 games. Rating allowed, also not good.
Ball, touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And nickel cornerback Keyshawn Nixon faced the most targets of any Packer last year.
Let's do this. Playmakers make plays. Playmakers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Playmakers.
His rating allowed over 100 as well. All 3 guys could show better.
Robinson makes the catch along the sideline.
Cornerback Carrington Valentine. He started 12 games as a rookie.
The ball deflected away.
It would help if their pass rush created more chaos. Not that they didn't, but they would like to more often.
We about to win this because of us up front.
Defensive tackle Kenny Clark had 7.5 sacks and made the Pro Bowl.
Escapes, and now he's sacked.
Rashawn Gary got home 9 times.
Nothing fancy about it. Rashawn just ran past him.
If I say I'm a dog, show me I'm a dog, Rob. Come on.
Preston Smith bagged up 8 quarterbacks.
Garoppolo's in trouble again, and down he goes.
More youth. Defensive end Devontae Wyatt with 5.5 bags in his year 2. It was improvement.
Deep drop, and speaking of being dropped.
Rookie Luke Van Ness, defensive end, 4 QB takedowns.
Oh, he's wrapped up.
TJ Slayton, their man in the middle, the nose tackle with a nice 50-tackle season in 2023, his first full year as a starter.
TJ Slayton, the first to get there.
Packers did bid adieu to linebacker Devondre Campbell, only played 11 games. They're going with known commodities.
Thank you. 5-0 against dog. I got to rub it in your face a little bit.
Quay Walker, 118 tackles, 2.5 sacks, and INT in his year 2.
He's covered up. Quay Walker finally put him away.
Oh, hell.
They also drafted Edgerrin Cooper in the 2nd round.
I thought he's the best linebacker in the draft class. They have Quay Walker there, who's ultra explosive. This is the most explosive linebacker in this year's draft class here in Edgerrin Cooper.
Linebacker Isaiah, he started 8 of 16 games, 88 tackles. Yep, that was his year 4.
And Isaiah McDuffie to finish it off.
Special teams. Nixon, first team All-Pro last year.
And there he goes.
Okay, one more time. The janitor and the nacho salespeople were first and second year guys last year as well. Their kicker, a rookie.
And it is good!
He does need to boot it better, though. 27 of 33 pencils out to low 80s percentage. That won't cut it. The broad overview, it's like roll call at a daycare. This is as young a playmaking group as you're going to see. One guy with more than 2 years starting experience, Jacobs. Babies on the O-line, too. No one's calling him that on the field. Morgan, the one new face added to the mix, granting him the push. The vacated slot is guard John Runyons. He was good for them. Defensive side of the ball, front 7. One new face, Edge 2.0, takes over for Campbell's duties or partially. Say a push since Devondre didn't play very much. New safety tandem patrolling the back end. McKinney for Savage, they upgraded there. Bullard for Owens. I mean, Owens wasn't good, so let's optimistically say they're better off with the rookie. How low could they go? How high could they get? Let's saunter over to their schedule to find out. On the floor side, say they're an 8-win type team on paper, they can still beat Tennessee on the road, Minnesota back at home, the Cardinals at home, Seattle up in the Northwest maybe, Saints back in the crib, Vikes up north, and Chicago to wrap it up. 7-10 as a floor, which wouldn't feel lovely at all.
If we communicate, we cannot be beat.
Put on a cheese hat now and see what you think, though. They're a 10-win type unit on paper. Give them a win in Brazil over Philadelphia. They would take the Colts down at home, the Rams on the road, Houston back at home, split with Detroit. Tough slate, tough division. 12-5 would be an accomplishment and growth.
Yes!
Game preview guy, I guess 10-7, playoff team again. That division's going to be a dogfight, but they will be a part of it.
For this Packers team, the future is now.